So let's talk about the principles of assessment. Now, any assessment that is complete meets the principles of assessment. So when you are building your assessments, you need to be making sure that you absolutely meet all of these criteria. So the first thing we're looking at is our assessment valid? Now, what this basically means is, does it actually assess the learning outcomes, the benchmarks, the criteria, the performance criteria, the required skills, the required knowledge, the evidence requirements that we need to be assessing against. So is it valid means, is it testing what it needs to test? Is it testing what the training program promised it would provide and deliver? The second one is it reliable? So this is where we are making sure that the assessment will consistently measure the same things every single time it's used. That we are constantly ensuring that any trainer, under any circumstances, in any training environment, using this tool or using this assessment will be measuring the same level of performance to the same standards. So all students are going through the exact same test. This is what makes it reliable, which is what also makes it, the third principle, fair. So this is where we're making sure that there is no opportunity for bias, that there is no opportunity for human error, that there is no opportunity for the differences in the way each trainer trains to affect the outcome of the assessment. This is making sure that our documentation, our checklists, our benchmarks, our criteria for assessment are completely unaffected by the trainer's like or dislike of the student, by the resources or location the training's taking place, by the race or gender, for instance, even of the actual students themselves. And the fourth principle of assessment is flexibility. So we need to make sure that our assessments do allow for some reasonable adjustments so that we can make sure that we are allowing equal access to our learning for those with special educational needs or unique circumstances or different types of environments under which the assessment might be conducted. But we've got to make sure that in making it flexible, we're not changing, again, the standards or the criteria under which the student's being assessed. So basically, if our assessment can meet all of these principles of assessment, valid, reliable, fair, and flexible, then we have built a quality assessment. If there is any area for ambiguity around the way that the student will be assessed, under what conditions, then we are setting ourselves up for failure and creating poor quality assessments.